You won't believe one of the campaign promises coming out of the Trump camp if he's reelected president in a year and reoccupies 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Check it out. Donald Trump has leaked, and this is coming from people around him as well, a policy that would be implemented should he regain the office at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in exactly a year from now. The story is that Donald Trump plans to purge the federal workforce, which he has that ability under federal law, of anybody that is not pro-American and is not American. And he said that, or at least it's attributed to him, that a number of conservative groups are researching the constitutionality of rounding up all these millions and millions and millions of illegals, many of whom hate America, hate Israel, hate our government, hate our way of life, and want Sharia or communism or some other dictatorial form that has never worked anywhere in the world. But that's why they came here, to wage jihad by immigration, which is talked about in Sharia. Do you think Donald Trump is going to make this a campaign issue? Because it seems to me, when they do surveys, the top 3 or 4 talking points among people who are surveyed are things like Ukraine war, inflation, cost of living in general, unfettered immigration, not to mention the war in Gaza. It seems like a lot of people would support something like that. What do you think?
I think you're exactly right, and so is President Donald Trump. And yes, I think he already has begun talking about this issue, the open border, the influx of millions of illegals, the absolute dereliction of duty of those who've taken their oath of office to the Constitution and then abrogated it. For example, the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, Alejandro Mayorkas, and President Trump, is already making this a campaign issue that I think he's going to pursue. And when he wins the presidency once more, in, just as you say, about a year from now, I think he will go through with these promises. By the way, he's already talked about bringing back Tom Homan, his former acting ICE director, Immigration and Customs Enforcement. And Tom Homan already has agreed to come back and help with this effort to round up the illegals, detain them, and deport them. Big job, but those are the guys that are up to it.
If I get a vote, I'm voting yes.
Me too.